Buongiorno, fellow travellers. Today we're diving into the capital of Italy, Rome. If you've ever dreamt of strolling through ancient ruins, savouring mouth-watering fresh pasta, and immersing yourself in a city pulsating with history and culture and a little La Dolce Vita, then you're in the right place. If you've got limited time, we're here to show you that you'll only need 3 days to create unforgettable memories in one of the world's most iconic cities. So if you want to see the perfect way to spend 3 days in Rome, spanning 2 countries, this is the one video that has it all. So don't go anywhere. So let's get to it. Day 1, romantic Rome and hidden gems. After a morning of travel and checking into your accommodation, let's have a relaxing afternoon and evening seeing some easy to visit sites to give you a flavour of what's to come over the next few days. Our first site welcomes you to the heart of Rome. It's where history and grandeur converge at the iconic Victor Emmanuel II monument. Built to honour the first king of unified Italy, this architectural masterpiece stands as a symbol of national unity and pride. Marvel at the intricate sculptures, each telling a story of Italy's rich past. From the goddess Victoria atop her chariot to the heroic figures adorning the sides, you can ascend to the top of the monument for breathtaking panoramic views of Rome, all of which you're about to see across the next 3 days. Once you're finished here, take a wander through the Roman streets and head towards the Spanish Steps, a meeting point for locals and tourists alike. Climb the 135 steps to the top for another panoramic view of the city. The steps, designed by architects Francesco de Sanchis and Alessandro Spesci, connect the Piazza di Spagna at the base to the Trinità dei Monti church at the top. A popular gathering spot, especially during the spring when the steps are adorned with vibrant azalea flowers, creating a stunning backdrop for visitors and locals alike. Now, before we get to our first evening in Rome, our first top tip of this video is not to eat in the main squares outside key tourist attractions. Whilst we recommend strolling through the main squares at night to take in the vibrant atmosphere, continue past them for dinner by venturing into the charming side streets. Local restaurants off the beaten path offer authentic flavours, fewer crowds, and a true taste of Roman cuisine, often at a fraction of the price. You'll discover hidden gems serving up traditional dishes with a personal touch. So trade the bustling squares for the intimate corners for your meal. Your taste buds will thank you. We'd love to hear from any foodies that have visited Rome with their great food recommendations for the community, so please do comment below with any of your favourites. Our last stop for day 1, the Trevi Fountain, a Baroque masterpiece and a symbol of wishes coming true. Did you know that tossing a coin over your left shoulder into the fountain ensures your return to Rome? It's a tradition embraced by millions, and therefore this will be your first experience of the crowds that pack Rome all year round. So our suggestion is visiting here later in the day when the crowds are at their lowest, and suggest it's the perfect way to end your first day in Rome. Now it's time for day 2, exploring ancient Rome. Start your first full day with an amazing Roman adventure by delving into the city's rich history. First on our hit list is the legendary Colosseum, a marvel of ancient engineering. Did you know that this Colosseum amphitheatre could hold up to 80,000 spectators back in the day? It hosted gladiator contests, animal hunts, and public spectacles. Here's a tip. Consider getting a guided tour to unveil the stories behind the colossal stones, and also be sure to purchase your tickets online in advance of your trip to skip the long lines and make the most of your time inside. Now let's step further into the heart of ancient Rome as we head to our next destination. Welcome to the Roman Forum, the ancient city's political, social, and commercial hub. As you wander through these ruins, imagine the bustling life that once filled these streets. The archer Septimius Severus, standing tall since 203 AD, commemorates the Roman victory over the Parthians. For a deeper understanding, consider using audio guides or hiring a local guide to bring these ancient ruins to life. Our day of exploring ancient Rome doesn't end here. Next we will uncover the marvels of the Pantheon. a testament to Roman architectural genius. Did you know that the Pantheon's dome remains the world's largest unreinforced concrete dome, and it's a stunning example of ancient engineering? When visiting, take a moment to appreciate the oculus, the opening in the dome that lets in the natural light. And we've scheduled this tour to visit late afternoon for optimal lighting inside. Whilst enjoying your day of exploring ancient Rome, don't forget to indulge your sweet tooth with some gelato. We suggest visiting Amarino Trevi Rome, where they are famous for not only great gelato, but their Instagram-worthy rose-shaped ice creams. We'd love to know in the comments down below if you visited Rome and where's your favourite place to get gelato. For the remainder of the day, head back to your hotel, freshen up before going out for a few drinks, maybe a pre-dinner Aperol spritz before finding a great spot for dinner in one of those side streets. Don't be afraid to seek out the river for a sunset walk during the evening, which is often overlooked and underrated depending on what time of year you're visiting. It can often be the perfect way to end your Roman day. Our final day takes us to a new country and the amazing Vatican City, home of the Catholic Church and thousands of artistic wonders. And our first stop, the Vatican Museums, house centuries of artistic brilliance with over 70,000 works displayed across 54 galleries, including masterpieces by Michelangelo, Raphael, and Leonardo da Vinci. It's a treasure trove of artistic and historical artifacts. Every corner of the Vatican Museum tells a story, making it a must-visit for art and history enthusiasts. Next up, the crown jewel, the Sistine Chapel. Prepare to be awestruck by Michelangelo's frescoes. Completed between 1508 and 1512, the ceiling depicts 9 scenes from the Book of Genesis, with the creation of Adam being one of the most iconic images worldwide. Interestingly, Michelangelo initially declined the commission, considering himself more a sculptor rather than a painter. Remember, silence is golden here, so hush those whispers. To skip the line, consider booking a guided tour. Not only will you gain valuable insights, but you'll also have a more intimate experience of this sacred space. Now we venture to St. Peter's Basilica, a majestic masterpiece of the Renaissance architecture. The Basilica's dome, designed by Michelangelo, is the tallest in the world, offering breathtaking views of Rome from its top. Additionally, it took over 120 years to complete the entire basilica, with contributions from renowned architects like Bramante, Raphael, and Bernini. St. Peter's Basilica is a symbol of architectural and religious grandeur, attracting millions of visitors each year. This brings us on to logistics and organisation of visiting Vatican City. Queues can be daunting, so plan wisely. We strongly recommend that you book your tickets and tours online in advance. But if spontaneity is your style, aim for off-peak hours to avoid the rush, and we'd recommend getting there ahead of opening time and aiming to be at the front of the queue. Guides can enhance your experience, providing historical context and insider knowledge. And lastly, but most importantly, remember to dress modestly with your shoulders and knees covered as a sign of respect when entering these sacred spaces, as if you don't, you won't be let in, ruining your day. As our Roman adventure comes to an end, we've saved you something special to consider as we leave you. Take a moment to look where Rome is located in Italy. It's a perfect central location with great transport links. If you've got more than 3 days for an Italian adventure, you'll be surprised as to where you can head from Rome in such a short space of time. Whether it's another 2 or 3 nights somewhere, or a day trip out of the city, be sure to check out our next video, which showcases what you could consider to extend your holiday in Italy and make it an even more magical trip for a fraction more cost, time and effort. But for now, that's it. We hope you found this Rome travel guide useful, and it provides inspiration for one of the best city breaks the world has to offer. If you've enjoyed this detailed travel guide and want to uncover other European cities, feel free to check out some of our other city guides which are suggested on screen now. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, but you can certainly see all of its beauty, history, and eat plenty of mouth-watering fresh pasta in only 3. Happy travels, and we'll see you on the next one.